You're Elon Musk. This idea of charging $8 now a month to access the blue tick premium Twitter account, would you pay the extra?
I think that social media companies for a very long time have lived in an absolute fantasy where they printed money from thin air by charging people for pixels with too many staff sitting around doing nothing, having coffee breaks. And Elon Musk is a businessman. He's walked into the office and he's firing a bunch of people who are messing around doing nothing. And he wants his business to make money, as it absolutely should. And I don't see why we should sit and accept that a website needs 200,000 people sitting around discussing in long meetings, sitting on beanbags about policy of human rights of some garbage. When he's come along and said, no, I'm a businessman. We're going to charge for our service. We're going to reduce the number of staff. We're going to be a functional, coherent company, as they should be. And that's his prerogative to do it as he's bought the company. I think he can do whatever he wants.
I want you to fail, and I want you to get up and do it again. If you can do this, you can do anything. Anything. Right now, you're 5% away. 5% away from being a champion.
Dubai is the easiest place to become a millionaire. All you need to do is 3 things. Number 1, remove that idea from your head that you need money to start a business. You don't need investors, you don't need money, you don't need anything. Okay, you just need idea, which is, for example, if you go to Karama right now, there is 10 million restaurants over there. That doesn't mean you open a restaurant. Create a basketball court and throw a restaurant inside, because people want experience. So think of something which is outside the box so you can become a millionaire. Number 3, have the motivation and the goal and the destination. Yani you know that today is 1st of May, for example. Next year, 1st of May, I'm gonna become a millionaire. Keep that as your destination and you will achieve it. It's as simple as that.
If you think the price of winning is too high, wait till you get the bill from regret. And that bill from regret is generational.
When you can't control what's happening to you, control how you respond to it. That's where your power is.
Bravery is not the absence of fear. Bravery is feeling fear and moving forward anyway.
The greatest version of you is not the I can do anything version of you. The greatest version of you is the disciplined version of you. The greatest version of you is the version that has parameters. No, I don't do that. I don't drink that. I don't go there with these people. I'm focused.
When it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life.
But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams.
I have never met anybody who became incredibly successful in any area of their life until they had suffered and sweated and sacrificed and kept their focus and fought through tears and trials and tests. And if you have a dream and you commit to it, it will come to pass.
Don't compare your life to others. There is no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it is their time. Allah already knows what's going to happen. Just do your work, put your trust in Allah, and be patient.
You're only going to get rich if you talk to rich people about money. You need to have rich friends. You need to be having money conversations. You need to be sitting down, dedicating 2 hours of your life, getting a coffee, and talking about money.
Rule number 14. Never start a fight, but finish it when someone else does.
Whenever I get to a low point where I think, why do I even bother? I just remind myself, this is when most people stop, and this is why they don't win.
I remember I was playing a game with my 9-year-old son, John Leslie, and I beat him 10 straight games in a game called Connect 4. And finally, I said, John Leslie, I'm bored. I don't want to play you anymore. And I got up. I said, I'm ready to go to sleep now. John Leslie said, no, you can't go now, Dad. I said, why? He said, it's not over until I win. That was his attitude. We sat down and we played several other games. And finally, after the 11th game, John Leslie won, and he got up and he yawned. And he said, I'm ready to go to sleep now. And I'm saying to you, what if all of us took that attitude after we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through? What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Rule number 482. To become the best, you must be able to handle the worst.
Lazy people do a little work and think they should be winning. But winners work as hard as possible and still worry if they're being lazy.